Hey everybody, this is Niall and Alex with the Drive Home Movie Reviews.
And we just saw The Haunting of Matthew Nichols.
Nichols.
We went to the screen unseen at AMC. So we had no idea what movie we were going to watch tonight. And we are leaving the theater being
really happy with that movie, yeah.
Yeah, one of the best horror movies I've ever seen.
It definitely has got a semi-slow burn movie, but the payoff, perfectly executed. Yeah. We were talking about it. It reminds me so much of the Blair Witch Project.
Yeah, and it
even references the movie in it.
It's definitely an inspiration for the piece. But it's a documentary style film.
Yeah, it's a woman.
But it's not a real a mockumentary.
It's a woman, Terry Nichols, whose brother went missing with another boy, and there's tales of this, like, wicked man.
Roy McDonald?
Roy McKenzie.
Roy McKenzie.
A folk tale, and boys go missing, and so she's on the hunt to find him, and she's making a documentary about it. Like I said, that ending was perfect. It does remind me of when I saw the Blair Witch Project and that end where he's in the corner.
Yeah.
Like how creepy that was and how it just really paid off. This does the same thing.
Yeah.
Only it's creepier at the end. Like it's just, I'm not saying it's a better movie or more culturally influential. I would put it on par with, as far as filmmaking goes, with Blair Witch Project.
It was excellent. I have almost no critiques for this film.
If I had to have a critique, there was a few times where the woman's acting, I thought, fell short a little bit. I can't even describe why, but
it
really,
felt like she was kind of overdoing it.
Yeah,
sometimes.
A little bit. But we know people in our lives who are kind of like that girl, so
yeah,
they overdo it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say everyone who played a part in this movie did a really good job. It felt real. It felt like you were watching the tapes. I got lost in the story and was really happy I did. There were some people at the end of the movie that were talking, and they were like, "Oh, I was so bored. Oh, I'm so bored. We all fell asleep." So there's a chance you are not going to have the same experience as we did, but I thought this was a great movie.
Yeah, agreed. I think, like Niall said, the payoff is worth it. And there were like some slow moments and her acting was a little weird, but the way that this story is written, so her brother has gone missing. He's been missing for 20 years, and she finally finds the film of how he went missing that night. The producer's trying to be like, that's not real, and she cannot give up on it.
That was when I knew the movie was going to be like pretty creepy. It's when she's watching the tape and you don't see what's on the tape, but you see her watching it, and she's like, oh.
Yeah, you never get to see the tapes until the end, and they did that so well. Such a clever idea.
It's a great found footage. I would say it's one of the best found footage movies I've seen.
Yes, I would agree with that.
Because you can really mess up found footage movies, but
yeah,
they did a good job. That woman, whoever the woman is that plays Terry Nichols, the main character, I have seen her in we have seen her in something before, but I don't know what.
I don't know.
If I figure it out, I will put it right here.
What would you rate it?
I would rate it, I'm going to give this movie an 88.
Yeah?
I really liked it, yeah.
I'm going to give it like a 96.
96?
Yeah. I fucking loved it.
Between that and Undertone, this has been like a great month for scary movies.
Yes. I liked this movie more than I got more scared during this movie.
Yeah? I think I got equally as scared in both of these movies.
Yeah.
But like, it's so rare to get a movie nowadays that you like scares you.
Yeah. This had a Paranormal Activity vibe to me.
Yeah, you're right.
As far as like the audience goes, the audience was so into the movie. Every time something happened, people would clap or scream. A lot of people jumped. Like, this scared me from visual horrors, which hasn't happened in a while.
I really like the folktale bit to it.
Oh yeah.
Like the story of Roy McKenzie is, I don't really even dive into it that much, which I kind of like, leaving it a little bit unknown.
Yeah.
But he's a witch man, and he's got a cult, and they all go missing one day.
It's said that he turned into a wolf and ate them.
And there's red smoke coming from his chimney, which we never saw the red smoke.
But we never saw Roy McKenzie either, unless he was the one who picked up the video at the end.
I think it was.
No, that's what I thought too, because he was like bigger.
When they were all living in the tree,
Yeah,
that was creepy.
That was such a disturbing, scary visual.
And the house, it creeped me out a lot whenever she woke up. Like, it really gets towards the end of the movie, and you're kind of like, oh man, it wasn't going to be that scary. But then there's like this whole last segment that just like seals the deal.
Yeah, as soon as it hits like 3 o'clock in the morning, you're like, oh shit, here it comes. And like the music amps up.
It's like, here's the house. And she's like super happy about it. I was like, no, this is so bad.
Yeah.
That house was not there earlier. Leave.
Yeah.
And I can still relate to that guy after he first sees her dragged into the closet. Yeah. And there's this scene where you like see her talking to something in there, and you know it's there, but you can't see it.
Yeah. Oh.
And then it just drags her in, and he goes sprinting out the front door. He like drops the camera, and he has like psych himself up, and he's like, shit, I can't leave her there. Okay, gotta go back. Yeah. If my fight or flight kicked in and I fight like that, I feel like that's what I would do. Be like, fuck. Okay, collect yourself. Go back.
I would be like, no, fuck this. Get out. Get out. I'm so sorry. I'm leaving.
I'd really have to like somebody to go back to a satanic ritual where there's a evil paranormal man stealing people.
That's another thing is this was an actual satanic horror that did its job. There's a lot of movies about Satan that are supposed to be scary, but they don't ever do it the right way, it seems.
Yeah, maybe it's just us growing up Christian, but the devil stuff it's always been a solid, scary topic for me.
Yeah, that's my number one fear, getting possessed.
Yeah, I mean, oh my God. I don't know what kind of life you're having to live if you get captured by Roy McKenzie, but I don't know.
When he woke up in the hospital and it was still in that world of fear.
And there is a post-credit scene.
Yes.
And then there's also like a still image, a photo at the very, very end. Yeah. So there's a mid-credit scene, post-credit picture. I would say both are worth sticking around. There's really not that many credits.
Yeah, definitely an indie film. Didn't feel indie. The production was great.
Yeah, it felt like the Blair Witch Project with better production. Highly recommend. 2 thumbs up. I would actually go watch it again.
Yeah, I would watch it again.
I can't decide if I like Undertone or this one better, but I would say
I like this one better. This one scared me more in the movie.
It felt grittier. Felt real.
Yeah. I want a sequel. That's how much I like this movie.
You might get it.
Maybe. That's our review.
That's the review. Toodaloo!
Love you. Yeah, I don't remember seeing this. But
very pleasantly surprised.
Yeah. Way more than pleasantly surprised. I think this has been the best movie of 2026.
Oh, geez. For Roy is coming.